How you doing, Cowboy fan? This is B Bird Cowboys. It's a great time to be a Cowboy fan. Okay, Cowboys Nation. This is B Bird Cowboys with FASCAST and Bryce Bird. Cowboy Joe and Cowboy Jules. If y'all would just say hello to Cowboy Nation, fellas.
What's up, Cowboy Nation?
What's up, Cowboy Nation?
So today is a big day, y'all. I mean, we just started talking about it. They have the NFL got this thing locked down. I mean, they have the Super Bowl in February. March they have free agency. Free agency. April they have the draft, and now they have the schedule release. So they really have dominated the months, man. So today is the schedule. I think some things have leaked already, but we're kind of waiting on the official schedule to come out just to kind of see where we land and just to see if what we're going to do. I think we've already had some discussions backstage about just being able to take on who's ever there and face up to the challenge, man, and it makes us stronger in the playoffs. So we won't go in the playoff under false pretenses like we've done before. So, hey, Bryce Bird, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I like our schedule this year because I feel like if we can come out, win the division or come out with a winning record, make the wild card of playoffs with the schedule that we have, we're going to be prepared to play the Rams in the playoffs. If we have to face the Eagles, we're going to be ready to play them. Any of the Seahawks, any of the elite NFC teams will be ready to play them, be more prepared with our challenging schedule.
Yeah. What you say, Cowboy Joe?
Man, so I'm just kind of looking forward to see, where we start off at and where we end up at. We always end at the Giants or at Washington. So that's kind of the rumors that I'm saying. But, of course, I'm excited about all the primetime games. From what I've heard, we got a lot of primetime games. So that's kind of the stage that Jerry likes to play on. So
yeah,
we'll just we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about what you guys mentioned. And Big Bird, I was gonna tell you we play at Arizona again.
Oh my, that's been a death march, that boy.
Yeah. So
yeah, we can. I don't care who quarterback still, man. We have trouble with those guys, man.
Yeah, we just don't play good out there.
And I'm looking at this thing like we might have 3 road games in a row. At Arizona, let me see. At Philadelphia, at Arizona. Yeah, I'd say just start them over. Cowboys were here, but no, we playing them. Like we're playing them at home.
We play them in Dallas.
Yeah, we play them in Dallas.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be 3 in a row. They play at the Colts at 12 p.m. I'm trying to find a 12 p.m. game for us to go to. But they play. Jules, are you there? Is Jules there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, Jules. Yeah, tell me. I saw you on mute. My bad. I didn't get your opinion on the schedule. What do you think? We talked about it being hard this year and that being a benefit to us. But I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of feel like I feel like how Bryce feel. I feel like any of these. I'm looking at the schedule because I actually can see the pictures of it now. Like people have put it together. They have it on Blogging the Boys too. They actually have like the actual season with the full thing. So I'll put it in the back chat so y'all can see it too. But man, I will say I do agree with what Bryce said. Like any team that if we make it to the playoffs, any team that we'll play, we would have been and played them already. Looks like because most of the top NFC teams are on our schedule except for the NFC North. I think with Detroit and all them. We do play Green Bay, but I was gonna ask my dad, what do you think about the Green Bay game? It's 7:20, so it's November 18th, or is that October? No, it's October 18th.
It's October 18th, and I heard today that Michael might have to have another procedure.
What?
So I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be ready for that game.
Well, especially not that early in the season. That's early, man.
Yeah, it's a Sunday night game, October 18th.
But but this is the last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna let y'all go, let you go. But this is what I want to say. First, this schedule, and now it is we talking about we want them to have a tough schedule. We got straight heat on this schedule. I mean, we got straight heat. I'm looking at games where I'm just like, every last one of these games is gonna be a dogfight. All of them. You got the Ravens, the Texans, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, Philly, Arizona, who we don't do good against. Then you got the Colts, who was high flying last year. Then we got San Fran. Then we got the Titans. Then we got the Eagles. Then we got the Seahawks. I mean, then after that we got the bye, but then we got the Rams, and then we got the Jaguars.
Yeah. So you look at this schedule is tough. I'm gonna tell you something, man.
This is craziness. Really.
Even the teams that are not playoff teams, they're traditionally tough teams, right? So I don't think Baltimore made the playoffs last year. I could be mistaken, but they're traditionally a tough team, right? Washington was in an NFC Championship game 2 years ago. New York Giants are coming on. The Texans, we know how good their defense is, and they were deep in the playoffs. Tampa, Green Bay, Philly, Arizona always gives us trouble. So we ain't beat them in I don't know how long. The Colts were in the playoffs. I think did they make the playoffs last year? I can't remember. I know they started off really good.
They didn't make it.
They did not.
No.
Okay. And that's at the Colts, and then we got San Fran, the Titans, Philly, Seattle, the Rams, Jackson. That's crazy, man. But hey, the thing about it, man, at some point in time, man, you got to build your. Somebody was saying today, do the Cowboys need to do more? And I said my thought process was, we talking about in player acquisition. Yeah, you know what? You always try to get better. You always look at your team, especially in a situation to whereas you got this tough schedule, man. You should always be trying to make your team better. If you got some situations where guys are just okay, if you can do better than okay, go do better than okay. What do you think, Bryce?
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I feel good about it. I know a lot of fans are having mixed emotions about the scheduling or whatever, but as Jules brought up before he started the show, anytime that we had them times that we were just beating up on teams that had a lollipop schedule, we would get whooped early on in the playoff. I am looking forward to that game versus the Eagles on Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? I don't think much of the Eagles. I feel like even on their best years, they barely beat us.
Yeah.
They're not like we just always have the Eagles number.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for that game. They don't do too good when all the lights on them.
Now that's us or them?
Them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I want to know what's gonna happen with them with this AJ situation.
Man, me too. I'm ready for them to ship AJ out.
Oh, AJ out of they already done set it up for AJ to get up out of there. But honestly, AJ never really does much against us anyways.
No, and he single-handedly cost them to lose that playoff game last year. He dropped like five, 6 passes.
Yeah. That's that's what happens when you don't have your players dialed in, man.
And his heart not in it no more. He don't want to play for the Eagles no more.
Well, it's not just the Eagles, Bryce, and now we just kind of talking, y'all. It's not the Eagles. It's okay. Okay, Bryce. You know what? Just talk about this. So, you've been in a situation, Bryce, where you were a wide receiver and the quarterback couldn't get you the ball, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be frustrating, man. You're doing everything you can on your side. You're open, and the guy just decided not to throw you the ball. Like he feel like he don't have confidence enough to throw you the ball.
Don't let the Eagles feel here that you can't be talking about Jalen Hurts because that's the best quarterback. According to them, that's the best quarterback to ever touch the ball.
Well, he's the best quarterback to ever run the ball.
To have a quarterback sneak the ball.
Yeah, quarterback sneak.
Yeah, like
Cunningham was better than him running, right?
That guy is very overrated. He's a decent quarterback, but
he's a decent quarterback. He's not bad.
They used to say that they used to compare him to Dak. You know how that be.
If Dak but if they had Dak Prescott and we had they'd be
if Dak Prescott was on that Eagles team the year that they played the Chiefs and lost in the Super Bowl, they would have probably went for 3 Super Bowls in a row.
I agree.
Yeah. So one thing they have an advantage on, which I hate. They've been to two, well, they've been to three recent Super Bowls. We haven't had any, and they won. They won two, right? So they
Yeah.
beat New England.
They went to 2, right? Did they
So
go to
they,
3?
Nah, so Nick Foles, well, that was almost like
17.
yeah,
yeah.
that was a while ago, but still, Nick they won that one with Nick Foles.
Hmm.
They lost the Chiefs one, and then they won that next one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. God, dog, they've been too many times lately, man.
Well,
It's
yeah.
because
That's what.
they owner actually like they GM actually has mouths to feed at home. They GM gonna get fired. So
Yeah.
instead of trying to randomly generate a team, he says, okay, this last year our passing offense was good, but we need a running back. Let's go get Saquon Barkley. Let's
Yeah.
not go get Deuce Vaughn. Let's go get Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
So what you're saying is
they're
that
great at team building.
you're saying they were average at a position. They said, why not go get the best, right?
Yeah.
And especially with the running back position, because it just doesn't cost you that much money, that much capital to go get a running back, man. So, and what I do now, man, is as you get older, Bryce, and I don't know about you, Cowboy Joe, I don't like the Eagles, but I can take my passion away and just look at what they did and say, hey, they built a team the way I would like my team to be built. You know what I'm saying?
You have the ability to be thankful because you've seen the Super Bowl. I don't got the ability to be thankful, so it's just sour over here.
Yeah, I think you and Jules might be in the same boat.
Yeah.
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 That's when they had the Super Bowl. I was too young to remember.
Yeah.
I was probably like 4 or 5 years old, but I it's I do hate the Eagles. Let's not get it twisted. But I have a lot of family members that love the Eagles, and my family members that love the Eagles, I like to see them happy. So I'll put it like that. When we're playing them, it's dog versus dog. But when my family, when my cousins, when they got a dog in the fight, I root for them. You know what I mean? But I hate the Eagles. But like you said, B Bird, I love how they team build. I love how Howie does his thing. He doesn't care. It's just like, hey, we need a good running back. Let's go get the best one.
Yeah.
I just don't like their fans. That's what it is for me.
I hate their fans.
That's what it is. No matter they could be 12-0, and the Cowboys can be 1-11, and they're still gonna tweet about the Cowboys when they tweet about the Eagles.
Yeah, I actually saw somebody on Twitter say something about the Cowboys, and I clicked on this thing, and it had like it was kind of a good little swipe. It says it had a jersey 96 on, and he said that was his profile that hadn't won since, and it had 96 on that. So, but I said, man, how do you have another team as your profile pick? That just like we living rent free in your head, man.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the schedule, man. So we got the Giants first, man. We're at the Giants. Anybody afraid of that game? They do have some, but I don't think their running back will be back at that time. Not healthy, at least.
They said they're gonna be without Malik too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, neighbor. Oh, that's not gonna be good for them.
So I was talking to Jules the other night about that game. I think it's going to be a hard game. I do. I think this is John Harbaugh's first game. They playing at home. For a lot of these teams, it's Dallas. It's just like, Ohio State, Michigan, or, OU, Texas. You don't want to lose that game. So
Yeah.
John Harbaugh's first game, they got all summer to prepare for it. But I wanted to get you guys' thoughts on. So the Giants, Matt Nagy is their offensive coordinator, their new coordinator. And so he basically runs the Andy Reid offense. So you guys think Christian Parker should be prepared for that, right?
Yes,
I'm excited to see what Christian Parker do. That's why I'm not worried about the games with the Giants or the Commanders, honestly. I feel like the score is gonna be like 13-24. It's not gonna be a straight blowout, but I feel like it's gonna be a comfortable game.
So that's our first two. We got the Giants, then the Commanders.
See, here's my thing. My thing is like this. I want to be confident with the Cowboys when I watch them on Sunday. So here's my thing. When we play the Giants and we smack them, that gives me no confidence. When we play the Redskins and we smack them, it's whoop-de-doo. Don't nobody care. But when we get to the Ravens, that's a different ball game. When we playing the
I get you, brother.
The Texans.
Jaguars, yeah, we playing the Texans, we playing Green Bay. That's a different ball game. We
The
we can
Giants and
beat
the
up on the
Commanders
Giants.
are government mandated wins.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. At least one time when we play them, we gonna win. We
I,
got we
I
good.
I feel like so them two teams combined, we played them 4 times. I feel like on the normal years, we only lose one of those games.
Yeah, that's a done deal. We're familiar with them. We always beat them. It ain't no big deal. But if
Now
we
we
don't
do
always
play
beat
the
the Ravens.
Eagles. We play the Eagles on Sunday night when we go there.
I ain't worried about them.
We should have swept them last year. If CD
Yeah.
if CD had his head on straight at the end of the game, that's a sweep.
And see,
Mhm.
this is when I talk about the false hope thing. Yeah, just think about it. We would have swept them. We would have swept them and still missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who got the you know who has the schedule? It's kind of funny that they got it. SeatGeek got the schedule like in the schedule form where you can just scroll up and down.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fun. They're trying to make their money.
They try to make their money already. Hey, so me and Bryce usually go to me, Bryce, and my wife and my daughter. We usually go to a game, but we usually try to make a 12 o'clock game, so we won't be getting back down here too late. But Bryce ain't got too many 12 o'clock games at home. They got two: the Titans, which is about right, and the Cardinals.
So the Titans is Sunday before Thanksgiving. That's the 22nd.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And the Cardinals is November 1st.
Yeah. That's a noon game. I see that. Okay, so man, this so I'm looking at this. So we got the 49ers. We playing out there. It's gonna be a Sunday 3:25 game. Then you play the Titans. Then you play the Eagles on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
After the Eagles, you're going to Seattle on a Monday night. Okay. And then when you come, you're gonna have a bye. When you come out of that bye, you're gonna have the Rams.
At the Rams. We do well against them at the Rams, though. So
That's kind of a home game for us.
yeah, it is. Yeah, because it's a ton of Cowboy fans on the West Coast, and they don't get a chance to see the Cowboys too often. So when they come, they definitely come down.
But the Rams, I think they one of the favorites to win the whole thing, though. I do.
I don't know why we play well against them because you know why they more of a finesse team, and we guys got to see how our defense is going to be this year. Like that's going to be the thing, man. Like our defense, how are they going to be?
Well, I think one of the things that happened that a lot of people were talking about is when the Rams came to our training camp, they got physical with us. They kind of beat us up, and that was just kind of the way things go. So they're a physical team. Puka, he's unbelievable. So I think it'll be a good matchup. But yeah, I think they one of the teams. And then we played Tampa. Where was that at?
Let me see. Tampa is at where we at home. It's Thursday night, 7:15 though.
Man, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the SeatGeek. I'm looking at SeatGeek. I'm like, man, I'm trying to figure out my budget. What my budget gonna be like? Cause these tickets look nice, and where they got these seats at, it's really nice. It's like it's not
prices
bad.
are good?
To me, yeah. I'm looking like I expected it to be more than this.
We're gonna see what the Cardinals is then.
I did. I mean, personally.
Because I actually was going to buy. I was trying to buy tickets for my whole family.
Y'all tell me.
We're gonna be up in that. We're gonna be up way up there. Ain't that right, Bryce? We ain't used to that no more, huh? We went last time. We was in the 100s.
That's what I'm saying. So, like right here, it says
almost ran a go route.
Say what?
Yeah. So last time I almost ran a go route.
Yeah, we was close, man.
Y'all had good seats.
Yeah, well, what I did, man, we used to sit all the way up at the top because Cowboy tickets are a lot. So I surprised them, and they started going up the steps. I said, "Nah, man, we got the 100 section." So we went on down to the 100. And we was right there at the bottom, man. It was real cool to watch it that close.
Now, have y'all did the stadium tour?
Yeah, we did that the first time we ever went, man. What it was is Bryce was playing Little League, and we had Saturdays playing football all the time. So when he went to the 7th grade, he went to junior high. Then we said, man, I'm start going to these games. So we went to one, and we just started making it a tradition. Now he went to college. We hadn't went in a while. I don't think, Bryce, huh? Since y'all been to college? It just hadn't lined up, right? And but I want to go this year.
The execution hasn't lined up either.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. So, hey,
The
Bryce,
I think the last time we went was like that
Detroit game,
2022-2023 season.
Was that the Detroit game?
Mm-hmm.
Sure was, man. Because that's when you was over here with me.
So
Yeah.
Jules,
Y'all
send me
went to
the
that-
link. I don't
Okay.
see us live on my thing right here. Send me
I
the
already,
link.
I did. I already sent it to you.
Oh, okay.
So, man, oh yeah, and I take that back though, fellas. I was looking at the price, thinking that these were for 2 tickets. These are for 1 ticket. It's this much. So it ain't it ain't affordable. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. So I'm counting. If everybody go, I'm counting 12 tickets. So
Wow.
Ooh. Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
And that's so the last time we were at a game, man, it was just so hard getting in and out. It was more people outside the stadium tailgating. It was just insane. Now at Texas Stadium, Bryce, back in the day, it's a little bit better, venue. Of course, you have to deal with the weather when it's cold, but I like Texas Stadium a whole lot more. And the tickets were not expensive either.
I tell you what, Cowboy Joe, we used to do is we used to go up there, me and my friends, just all the guys, we'd make a fellas trip down there. And man, we wouldn't even buy tickets. We just wait till we get scalpers tickets.
Yeah.
So if it was like 10 or 12 of us,
right.
we go to like 4 of us to sit together, then the other 4, or then something like that. We just go out there and get tickets like $25, man.
And I would do that with the family.
We get it right after kickoff.
Yeah, and I would do that with the family too. It was a spot they had across the street from the stadium. So I took the family one year. Bill Parcells was the coach. He was playing the Giants. And I bought the tickets like right before kickoff.
Well, then too, you said one thing I want to get you. You said something that was real slight, but it was meaningful. You said that you had to deal with the weather, and I'm gonna tell you that that's part of the thing. Like I think when you get into a dome, you get real comfortable. The weather's not an issue. The water, the rain, you're not used to planning that. And then when it gets deep into the year and you start planning that stuff, now you like, man, you ain't used to it. You know what I'm saying? Dome teams don't play well in bad weather. Now, I can say one thing, though. I went back and looked at good weather or dome teams in the playoffs this year. They fared well this year for some reason. And that's kind of an anomaly, to be honest with you, because normally they don't fare too well, but they did do good this year.
So I was going to tell you guys this story. So in 92, when they made their Super Bowl run, they played the Eagles at Texas Stadium in the first round. It's the coldest game I've ever been to. It was like 24 degrees.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they dominated, of course. And then I think I went to 3 of the NFC Championship games. I went to the one at San Francisco. It rained. You remember that game?
Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah.
And I was there.
It didn't rain in the game, or did it rain before it? Remember, because that place didn't drain good.
Yeah, it flooded like all week. And then the day of the game, it kind of rained a little bit, but I was at that game with Chet Brooks, who I played high school football with. He played for the 49ers. He passed away a couple of months back, so R.I.P. to Chet. But that Eagles game, it was about 24 degrees. We stood up the whole game. Nobody sat down. That shows you can't imagine that at AT&T Stadium now, standing up the whole game.
Yeah,
they wouldn't do that now.
No. Because the thing is, the stadium was built for. So what's going on with the stadium? Why it doesn't give us an advantage is because it's kind of a bougie stadium. You know what I'm saying? They got the artwork and all the shops in there, and they made it to generate revenue instead of making it to give us an advantage on a football field. So it's a nice looking stadium. It's beautiful. It's a place everybody want to tour. But nobody fears playing there, right? And so they didn't make it like Texas Stadium was made. Like that's why the crown was there on the stadium to give us an advantage, because teams that weren't used to playing with that crown, it took them about a quarter and a half to get it going. So, but this new stadium, man, it's built for different reasons. And I think when me and Bryson went toured it, you can kind of tell. I say, man, all this artwork and all this other kind of stuff is really a show.
I'm gonna say this before I hop off, y'all. I gotta get out, and then I'm gonna also hop on when I get to the gym and just pop in and out. But B-Bird was on one time, and you asked, and I don't think I was on with y'all. I was I was just watching y'all, and you asked them what was the advantage of the Cowboys at Texas Stadium, and before anybody even said anything, I was going to say the field. The field was like a hill.
It was
So
like a hill, yeah.
we played.
Yeah,
I played on it. I think when I was like, I don't know. My dad had to tell you how old I was. I probably was like 11, but being out there and seeing that hill, it's like it's unbelievable. And then when you think about it, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, so if they had this hill, it's like
the
a certain
crown, yeah.
spot at the crown on a certain spot of the field. Can you imagine being you and you had the biggest line, the best line in NFL history, and you had one of the best running backs? Can you imagine trying to tackle Emmitt Smith going over that crown?
Yeah.
That would be imagine Derrick Henry running downhill like that every game at a certain spot. He get to this spot and run downhill on you.
Well, what it was, the advantage was that throwing the ball, the quarterbacks actually throw the ball too high because the wide receivers would be at the bottom of the crown and you were at the top of the crown. And so it took quarterbacks a little while to get used to throwing the ball like that. But by that time, if you ain't got your lead by that time, that's on you if you're the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
And then I seen an article the other day that said that the Cowboys are about to do like I want to say I don't know I don't think I seen billion, but I heard hundreds of millions of are they gonna do renovations to the stadium and it's supposed to total like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Crazy. Stadium's one of the newer stadiums in the
Man, as long they just need to put curtains up and then
yeah, they got a budget for
Tint
curtains.
the windows, man. Just curtain that thing up. I mean,
But they got curtains for the concerts.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, we seen my friend fighting there, Earl Spence, and they was curtains in there that day.
Yeah.
So he went to high school with Earl Spence. Yeah, he went to high school with DeSoto with him. I was gonna tell you guys
he's gonna
something.
fight in a little bit, y'all. But I'm gonna drop off.
He finna fight again?
Yeah, he fighting Tim Tszyu in Australia. It's a big fight. They had a press conference and everything. It's pay per view.
Man, okay. I hope he ready.
Me too.
But yeah, Bryce and B-Bird, what I was gonna tell you about the Cowboys Stadium, AT&T, I got a theory on the stadium. I think the stadium was built east and west because that plot of land that he picked, that's the only way it would fit. But they don't. I heard that story too. Man. They won't admit it.
Yeah, I heard that story too.
Yeah, so that's the way the land is made. They didn't have any choice, but they won't say that, of course. Now, the other story was, I got the inside story on why they didn't do it in Dallas. And but it should have been built in Dallas, and it would have been.
Well, the money, right?
Yeah. So what happened is
Austin gave him the money.
Yeah. So there was a mayor. Her name was Laura Miller, and she was a Republican, and it was a judge. And so one of the things they wanted to do was they were going to put the stadium on the election agenda.
Yeah.
And so they didn't want to put it on there because they knew a lot of people would go and vote to approve it, and she didn't want to do that.
I remember reading on that in the paper.
And but yeah, it was going to be west of downtown. Actually, it's a lot of developed land over there now, but that's where they would have built it. And the thing that was really crazy about the whole thing, Bryce, was he ended up spending most of all of his money to build it. Like he spent
Who was that?
Jerry Jones.
He got that money back already.
Yeah, if he had built it in Dallas, he basically paid for it himself.
Yeah,
because he went millions of dollars of a budget.
No, they spent some money on that. Remember?
No, Arlington did.
Yeah,
they did, but he paid the majority of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Dallas would have got a really good deal to build it, but yeah, it's I said the only way I'm gonna go to another game, I have to be in a suite. So Colin, we were when they played for Duncanville.
Yeah,
we had the suite both times. I actually got there late the first time, but yeah, the suites. That's the only way for me to watch a game there. And then it's just
you didn't got spoiled, Cowboys.
Yeah, I didn't got spoiled. Because man, that stadium, man, it is so doggone big, and you got to have a good seat like you had when you went.
Yeah, man. You only reason I'm not going to get that if I want to invite my whole family to come down there Saturday. We get up and drive down there, and then or fly, whichever, and then just kind of have a good time around Dallas, man. We go place to eat and all that, then go to the game, And then after the game, we go to a 12 o'clock game, which we will go to. You can hit the road about 4 o'clock and get back down here about 8 o'clock, man. And, it's just better that way instead of going to a 3:30 game, 3:25 game. Now you headed back to, greater Houston area at, 4 o'clock, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And that's just, then, people got to go to work the next morning and all that kind of stuff. So
Now, did I hear you say you guys went to a Saturday night game?
we went to one before. Yeah. Bryce, remember that Tampa Bay game?
Was that a Saturday night?
That was Saturday night.
Yeah, we went to a Saturday because they moved the game to Saturday night or something like that.
Wait, which one? No, they moved. No, the Tampa Bay game. They moved it into prime time.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it Sunday night?
Yeah, I don't think we ever went to a Saturday game. I think I think one of the games we went to, like, it's supposed to be at like 4. It's supposed to start at 4 or something. They moved it into prime time.
I think you're right. That was Tampa Bay.
So they flexed it.
Yeah, they flexed. Yeah.
And they ended up winning that game. Dallas,
Yeah, they ended
right?
up winning. That's when we had that Irvin kid at defensive tackle.
Oh,
Remember him,
man,
Bryce?
yeah.
Mhm.
That
So
dude was
David
good.
Irving.
David Irving.
We
So
only
that-
seen. Wait, we only been to one lost game, right?
Yeah, it was the
The Rams.
the Rams, man. That's when the Rams started becoming good too.
I remember that game. They
Yeah.
had the running back. What was his
Sure
name?
did. Yeah, he killed us, man.
Yeah.
And
I
then
remember.
Terrence Williams dropped the 2-point attempt because he always liked to catch with his body, and it
Body,
bounced
yeah,
right off
yeah.
his chest.
Yeah, sure
Oh my
did.
God. I didn't
And
like
then did he
Terrence
get the
Williams.
onside kick or something after that? I can't remember.
No,
I was not a Terrence
he was trying to
Williams
stop,
fan.
and then we went to go score, and then we had to get the 2-point conversion to send it into overtime. And he tried to catch. Dak threw it right. He was running through the back of the end zone. Dak threw it right to his chest, and he did this. Instead of doing this, he did this, and then dropped it.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of Terrence Williams. No, one year, it's probably close to where you guys are talking about. We were playing the Packers at home, and Dak threw him a perfect pass, and he body catched it, Bryce, and got it, and it got picked off. It was a huge play in that game. Yeah, this was a regular season game.
I used to always tell my dad about him and that body catching. I don't like that.
Well, wide receivers are always use their hands, man. Hey, look here. So I guess what we can do, man, is we kind of go down the schedule and see what we think about our chances are in these games. If y'all want to, it's all hypothetical. We don't know what we're going to look like yet, but
Yeah.
So and we'll see what I'm gonna put Bryce, and then I'm gonna put Cowboy Joe, and I'm gonna put me, and we're gonna see what our record come out to be.
See where we end up at.
Yeah. So New York Giants, Bryce, what you think about that game at New York?
He said it earlier. I don't think he can hear you.
Win.
Oh,
A win, okay.
he said. I think he thinks it's gonna be an easy win.
Yeah.
Okay. What you think, Cowboy Joe?
We're gonna win it, but it's gonna be close.
I got
They quarterback. He play hard.
a W for us too. Okay, how about Washington at home? A 325 game. A home
Win.
opener.
You got to win.
Yeah, he got.
I'm gonna go win as well. But again, I think it's gonna be a hard game.
I go win too. Okay, now next we got Baltimore, Brazil.
Win.
Hey man, let me tell you something. If we start out 3-0, man, these Cowboys fans gonna be unbearable. Hey, ain't that right, Bryce?
Yes.
We go, and especially if Christian Parker's defense is showing up, we gonna be unbearable. I already know that.
The Ravens just don't. To me, the Ravens should have spent this offseason instead of trying to find those edge rushers. They should have found a real wide receiver one.
When have they had a wide receiver one? I'm talking about a real top 8.
Never.
I don't think they ever had one,
Yeah.
man, for real.
Never.
been their
They don't
shortfall.
like.
They
They,
just
I,
haven't
thought
been
they
able
were
to-
gonna. I thought they were gonna be aggressive and try to get George Pickens from us.
Yeah, they should have.
They didn't need no Max Crosby because their problem was last year once a team figured out how to stop Derrick Henry, they couldn't do nothing.
Yeah. Well, they kind of Westcom kind of falling into that Hurts category too. You got to show you can beat somebody throwing the ball. So who you got in that game, Cowboy Joe?
I'm gonna take Dallas.
Yeah, we all 3-0 right now. Okay, so at the Texans, Bryce.
win. And you want to know why? It's going
Whoa,
to I'm sounding
whoa.
biased. Look, I'm sounding biased, but look, that quarterback is bad. I'm sorry. He used to be good. He's bad.
I know, man. I can't get it in my mind that he fell off like that. I cannot. I'm thinking he's gonna snap out of this thing at any moment.
He
But that
went from
last
one of
game,
the top quarterbacks to that. Like what we seen that last playoff game was terrible.
that was bad. They could have won with anybody
Really, all
else.
playoffs. If you put Dak Prescott at the quarterback for the Texans, I think they lose 2 games to win the Super Bowl.
You ain't lying, man. For real.
Because anybody could, like, the defense kept bailing them. He threw 4 interceptions and they're still in the game. That quarterback is bad.
Yeah, I really think they're a quarterback away. But I'm going to loss here, fellas, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, and I'm listening, Cowboys. I'm going to read another sheet of paper. Go.
So I got a loss here. First of all, it's a 12 o'clock game. Dallas doesn't play good in those games typically, and if I'm not mistaken, I think Houston plays on grass, right? Are they playing on turf now?
I can't remember. I think
they play on turf. The thing with Houston, they used to play on that. They used to have that Astro turf, and that was a big deal. People used to get hurt on that, but they switched to turf, I think.
Okay, so they on grass?
Turf, I think.
Okay. But yeah, I was telling Bryce, B Bird.
Yeah.
I just don't think Dallas plays good in 12 o'clock games. This is the Texans now. I tell you this right here. They got the best best defense I've seen. I'm talking about in years.
Bro. Yeah, they're good, brother.
They're like Baltimore Ravens, almost where the Bears were back in the day. I watched them play Pittsburgh. That was my first time seeing Houston play all year. I had heard about their defense. Man, their defense was like unbelievable. So I think we're gonna lose this one. My Houston family will be happy. We're doing our family reunion this summer in Dallas. We rotate from Houston to Dallas.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna be wearing our Cowboy colors, and they're gonna wear their Texans colors at one hour day. So Houston fan will be excited about this one. We're gonna lose that one.
Well, so that one there is a game, and I'm writing some stuff down here. I'm trying to so we can get our records right. That game there means a lot more to them than it does us. As far as fans, so they're gonna be very passionate about that game. They hate us. It's almost like University of Texas and Texas A&M. It's not really a rivalry in a sense because Texas A&M is the little brother, no matter how good they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Texas is always a marquee place, university in Texas. No matter what Texas A&M say, no matter how much they win, they're still not going to beat them. And that's the same thing with the Cowboys and the Texans. No matter how this thing goes out, we still are the marquee, franchise in Texas. And Houston does not like that. That's that little brother's deal. So I'm with you, Cowboy Joe. I think we lose that game. So let me write this thing down though. So let me see. Bryce got us going crazy at 4-0. And Cowboy Joe got us. We still gonna be hyped, but got us 3-1, and I got us 3-1 too. Okay, so let me see who's next. Wait a minute. That's right. Yeah, 3-1. So we're going to Tampa. What do y'all think about that game? What you got, Bryce?
Tampa is a home game.
Oh, Tampa's a home game. I am sorry.
Yeah,
Tampa's a home game.
What time?
It's a Thursday night game, which I hate. I hate Thursday night game.
I'm starting to sound biased now. I don't know. I think
you're a homer, man. You're a homer.
I want to say Tampa Bay is going to beat us just to keep the integrity of this decision making, but I honestly feel like they're not going to beat us. So let's just count it as a win.
You're going 5-0.
Bryce got a spot, boy. Hey, everything on First Take, everything gonna be Cowboys only if we go 5-0. They ain't gonna talk about nobody else. What you got, Cowboy Joe?
Oh, I got us winning that one. So we 4-1. Yeah.
And that's we at home. I would take us in that too, though.
And if we lose to Houston, we're gonna automatically win the next week.
So, hey, we go to Lambeau Field after that, which I don't know if Michael Parsons will be back at that game. So
That's a win. We should have beat them this year.
Well, Thursday night at Tampa Bay. Now, one thing about this, y'all, is what I think I do like here is that. So when I look at the schedule, I look at our division. Do we play them on the road first? And do we play teams such as Green Bay early in the year versus late in the year? Because, weather becomes a factor in the game. So I like us playing them where we plan them at October 18th. The weather shouldn't be too much of a factor there. Another one, the Giants. I like playing them first at the Giants, and then we can play at our house when the weather's, last game of the year. So I'd rather play us in December or January in Dallas versus playing in New York.
Yeah. Okay, so next, did I pick the Packers game?
Well, Bryce, what'd you say with the Packers game?
It's a win.
Bryce
got a 6-0, man. That's crazy, man.
hey, your tickets are going up, B Bird. If you trying to go,
yeah, man.
We 6-0, and you trying to go tickets to?
Oh, man. Bryce, we gotta get a loss to get the ticket prices down, man.
I'm sorry. I'm just telling the truth. If everything is how I expected, if the offense comes back firing, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, the running back's doing good. Christian Parker turns out how he is, and his system works for the Cowboys. I feel like there's not too many losses in our schedule. I'm excited to see y'all or Dad. You know how I feel about Ferguson, so hopefully Tree can take his spot for the season start. Cause I'm tired of him.
Oh yeah. I already know.
Offense, but I feel like
that Ferguson is a cuss word for you, Bryce.
I do not like him, and I don't know why we paid him.
Well, Trigg, I think he should have been drafted. Some people had him going as high as the 4th round. I just want them to give him a fair shot, because if they let him compete, I don't know if he gets Ferg off the roster, but Schoonmaker should be off. Because I think Trigg is a dynamic player. They just gotta give him a chance to play.
That's the only thing. The only thing is if the Cowboys give him a chance, because I feel like if the Cowboys would have gave Spanford a chance last year, a fair chance he would have been starting over Ferguson. Spanford was, from the little time Spanford was on the field compared to Ferguson, he was way more productive than Ferguson, as far as pass catching, blocking, all that.
Well, the thing is, the Cowboys, the front office like to sign those Midland players because they don't have to pay that much for them, and so that's what they did. And but now, like him and Bland are big question marks for us. Now, Bryce, I'm gonna ask you a question because you got a lot of confidence in the Cowboys defense, but what do you think about cornerback position?
I feel like we should go out and get Snead. I feel like we should go get one more veteran cornerback, and I think we'd be good. And I'm hoping that they get Snead. He was just on the Titans, and he used to play for the Chiefs.
Yeah,
he played for Dallas too at one point.
Yeah, they were talking about either him or Moore that just got released from the Colts.
Yeah.
But out of him and Moore, I'd rather Snead because I think Moore was like on the decline. As far as Snead, I didn't really see Snead on the decline in the previous season.
Well, somebody said something about, it was interesting on Twitter. Somebody was saying we ought to go get Moore, and another guy was like, we already got our slot person, and somebody response to it was, dude, you can always use cornerbacks. I mean, when would you ever say no to a good player? That's correct, because you got injury. Now you're looking crazy, like what happened last year to our cornerback position.
And you know what I wouldn't mind too? I feel like our safety room is like we got a couple of solid safeties. So like on plays that they feel like we need it, we could drop downs down to the nickel because he played in college.
No, Bryce, they already said that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, in college he played nickel and safety.
Yeah, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna bring in another safety, and then we already got the other safety. What's the one we got?
I forgot we signed Locke, and we got Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson. So then you put Caleb Downs. That's what they're talking about, playing him at slot. So let's go to the next game, man. We got the Eagles at 8:15. That look like a Monday night, maybe.
So I had the Green Bay as a win.
And I got, let me see, so you got it as a win? So
Yeah.
let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Hey,
so
and before we move forward, I was going to say what I like about this Green Bay game, besides Michael probably won't be ready. I think this go around, I think the coaches and the players are going to be ready for this game. I think they understand the history of the Cowboys Packers. I don't think McCarthy, when we played the Packers, I just don't think he was up for those games. But I think Christian Parker and Shotty, they going to understand how important this game is. Now, you got people like Caleb Downs. You guys are talking about him. I'm watching him on my TV now. He's playing running back for somebody. He's running over people like Zeke or Emmett. He played. I guess this is high school. He played running back.
Downs?
Yeah, I'm watching highlights of him.
Yeah,
they can't tackle him. But yeah, I think they're gonna be ready for the Green Bay game. Now they were ready last time, but I think this is gonna be one that they can get. So I'm counting that as a win.
So go on. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
So that's a 6 game. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bryce got us at 6-0. You guys are 5-1 too, Cowboy Joe.
I got us at 5-1 right now.
Yeah, and I got us at 4-2. Because I got an L for the Green Bay game. We playing at Green Bay. No, we playing at Green Bay, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunday night
at Green Bay. Okay. So the next game will be Philly. At Philly.
Bryce, this your first loss?
At Philly.
Oh, this is a Monday night.
No AJ Brown.
Bryce, you better talk yourself into taking the Cowboys. Bryce, you're a homer, man. I didn't know that, man.
Now this is Christian Parker.
Christian Parker first game. I didn't even think of that too. Like
going back to Philly.
Yeah.
I'll good.
Man, go and give it what you want to. I'm just messing with you.
Nah,
you think we gonna win? We're gonna win.
I want to be realistic, so I'm gonna just give it a loss.
All right. So you got us at 6-1. So what you got, Cowboy Joe?
Man, this is a tough one. I really think Christian Parker is gonna have the defense ready. I'm gonna go with a win here.
Both of y'all sick. Well, we talk about Bryce, but y'all got the same record, Cowboy Joe. At Philly, I'm gonna give us an L there. What I usually do with the schedule, man, when I look at it, I give us splits unless a team is really bad, like in the NFC East.
Yeah.
So Philadelphia is a good team, so I think we split with those guys. Washington, I always do splits. I always say NFC's split 3-3. Now let's look at everybody else. That's kind of how I do it. So
and I'm gonna go back. So I'm gonna make that a L because I'm gonna have us beating them on Thanksgiving. So give me a L right there.
All right, let me scratch.
So we are gonna split because we're gonna win at home on Thanksgiving.
Okay. So let me make sure I got this right.
But I got some more losses coming up though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got us at 5-2, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4-3. Okay, I got us at 4-3. Okay, so the next one would be Arizona at home. Now, this is what I tell y'all every year, man. We find a way to lose to Arizona. 2 teams we find a way to lose to, man. And I'm gonna tell you this, Bryce. This is even before you was living. We can't beat Denver, and we cannot beat Arizona. So what you got, Bryce? At home, Arizona, at a noon game.
We're gonna win.
Now, is this the game you guys are going to?
No, we don't know which one we're going to because it's going to be a 12:00 game.
I wouldn't get tickets to this one because we're going to lose.
I know, man. That's scary. Hey, Cowboy, you got an L on it?
We losing that one. It's a 12:00 game. We are terrible in 12:00 games at home.
But now let me say something. Now
it's a trap game.
The only games we go to is 12:00 games. We only lost one in the whole years we've been going. The Rams.
They win them, but they be close.
Yeah, you're right. They do be close. So Bryce, you got us. What you got us in that one?
Winning.
Okay. Bryce got us at 7-1. Man, we running away with it. ESPN I mean, people can't stop talking about us. And so that game now, man, I'm gonna say we're gonna win that game, man. We got Christian Parker, and so I got us at 5-3. Cowboy Joe, you got us at 5-3. Bryce got us at 7-1.
Now, is this the first time that Clayton Adams is playing his old team?
Yeah, it is.
So he gonna have him. He gonna have him ready.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Did they play last year, Bryce?
Yeah, they played last year.
Oh, they played last year. Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Remember,
That's
Jacoby
right.
Brissett gave us like 400 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And then
that's when you know your defense bad, right?
Deron Bland made Marvin Harrison look like Julio Jones.
The best game he's ever had in his life.
Yeah, that was a terrible game. Somebody should have got fired after that game.
I forgot how like my mind just automatically erased how bad Eberflus was like, and I was telling my dad this is like the second game. I was like, he gotta go.
Hey, Bryce, what do you think? I don't know. Have you regained confidence in Bland since that game? Because I think that's the
Bland, one. I always tell you, Bland is meant to stick with a wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. They trying to make him more than what he is, and they always do that.
Well, did you hear what who that was that said that he takes away half of a field? Who that was that said that?
That was Shoddy.
That's crazy. That's Deion Sanders talk, man.
Yeah.
Man, you don't
Trayvon Diggs didn't even do that. Trayvon Diggs.
Oh, he sure did. Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs was good for he probably give up one good catch a game, like one deep ball a game, but then he'll lock you up for the rest.
Lock you down. Yeah, he wasn't that. So, we're going to the Colts. We're going at the Colts. 12 o'clock game. Now, this is one, Joe. When we go on the road at 12 o'clock, we don't wake up till about 4.
When Daniel Jones supposed to come back?
Who? Oh, I don't know. But this is in the middle of the season, Bryce. This is game 1, 2, 3.
But Daniel Jones broke a bone.
This is game 9.
Daniel Jones broke a bone, though.
Yeah. So, let me show you. Let me tell you when it is, though, because I got the date here.
I think Daniel Jones will be
November
ready.
8th, Bryce. November 8th.
Yeah. So he'll be ready, I think. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I think we're going to win this one because we're coming off a loss with the Cardinals, But
they were good last year before Daniel Jones got hurt. Ain't that right, Bryce?
Oh, yeah. They were going to make the playoffs until he got hurt.
Yeah. I think everything kind of went downhill from that point.
Now, what's the running back they have?
Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor, yeah. But I think we're going to win this one.
Man, that's a tough game now, man. What you think, Bryce?
We're going to win.
Okay. You got to win, Joe?
Yeah, we winning this one.
I got an L, man.
You got an L right there?
Yeah. It's in a conference. We got San Francisco next. And when I say this, I'm definitely pulling for a win, of course. But, if we don't get it, we don't get it. That's just a tough game to me, man, because those interconference on the road games, man, are tough. Because you ain't, you're like, okay, we lose this game. Well, it ain't that big of it's not like a division game or a conference game.
It's going to be their Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's going to be their Super Bowl. You're absolutely right. So let me ask you a question. So we got so the next game will be San Fran at our house at 3:25.
We got to talk about this one.
We're going to win. San Fran I'm sorry, but like who look at San Francisco's offense, who can you honestly look at and say, we fear this dude? Like we have the game plan around this dude.
I guess you would say this, Bryce. Would you agree with this? They've regressed from the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too, man. I think, but it's that slight regression where you lose a player here, a player there,
and then they not replacing anybody either. Like they just lost that Juwan Jennings dude. That was their best receiver before.
Yeah, it really was. Well, they did get Mike Evans though, Bryce. G-Town.
Oh yeah, they did get. Yeah, they got Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Now is he from where you guys are, Mike Evans?
He's from Galveston, man. That's a homeboy. Yeah.
Okay.
Bryce, why you smiling? That is a homeboy though.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like
he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
But he's actually a pretty good dude too, man. My wife my wife and his mom used to run around, hang out together. And actually, I went to his wedding, man. It was a lot of Winston was there. Who else? What's that quarterback? Man, what's the quarterback? Manziel was there. Yeah, a lot of guys there, man. So it was pretty cool. So, hey, I was working that day. My wife said, "Baby, you working? You want to go to the wedding?" Yeah, I want to go to that wedding. What are we talking about?
Well, I think he's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think
Yeah,
so.
for sure. But Mike, at this point of Mike Evans' career, he's a deep threat. He's not at the beginning of his career, you could you know what I'm saying, you can put him on any route and he's gonna eat. But now he's more of like a go, a post, like you know what I'm saying. He's not. You need somebody there to help him because he's not still the same. Like he's still a good player, but he's not still like you know what I'm saying. After wear and tear in a certain amount of years, you gotta build. You gotta build a team around your star wide receivers' strengths.
Do you know that he's never had a season where he hasn't had a hamstring injury? That is crazy to me.
Yeah.
He's never had it. And so he's more of a possession type receiver now, body you up, and he knows how to play the game, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's why he's still around, man. But one thing I told my wife about it, because my wife, like I said, my wife knows him. And I said, man, Mike Evans has gotten 3 big contracts. And that's hard to do. He got the first one after he performed well, after the rookie deal. Then he got one making like $27 million. That's like three years ago, which is good money for him. And now he just signed for $20-something million again. I said, man, that dude. But that's why those kids come out early, man, in basketball. Because what you do is, somebody told me this before, you get the clock started on your big contract. Mm-hmm. So instead of coming into the league when you're 23 or 24, now your next contract, you're 28. That's the only one you're gonna get because ain't nobody gonna sign you at 31 after that contract. But say you come to the league at 20 years old. Well, then at 23 or 24, you sign your big contract. Then you're 28, you still young. You see what I'm saying? And so
that's what's gonna happen with Pickens and CD.
That's what's gonna happen with Pickens, yeah. That's right. And so anyway, Bryce, you got San Fran, you got us winning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you got, Cowboy Joe?
So I'm going back to what I said earlier. What I'm hoping this current coaching staff does, guys, that McCarthy staff didn't do. When we played these kind of games, it's just like McCarthy, he wasn't really up for these games or prepared. Absolutely. We played the 49ers. He was just kind of blasé. I think the first 2 times we played him, we actually played pretty good defensively. And Kellen hurt us that first year. But I said all that to say this. I want to see Christian Parker and Shotty kind of understand what this rivalry game means and really have this team prepared. So I think we're going to be ready this year. I think we're going to beat them for the first time, in quite a while.
So I would tell you this. I think you spoke of something there that I think that they win the games against us because they really understand what the rivalry is, and they go back and I think the tight end they had, what's the tight end? Kittle said that he went talk to a linebacker that told him, "Hey man, we hate the Cowboys, man." They went back to the days, and that's when he had that F Dallas shirt on under it because they dig into that passion and they go find that, man, and they come out and play with it. We play like it's a regular game, right? That's almost like me and Cowboy Joe knows that one of our biggest rivals is the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Bryce may not know this because, man, we lost Super Bowls to those guys, man. Yeah. And so we still hurt behind that. But the new Cowboys and the new fans don't really hurt by it. If we call out our rivals, Bryce might not call them out. Sometimes people don't even call out the 49ers before we start losing to them. Like, oh, no, we don't care. No, dude, we got a rivalry against the 49ers. But this is one of those games, too, y'all. Bryce, if we're sitting at 9-1 like you got, or we're sitting at 7-3 like Cowboy Joe got, and we win this game, this is a similar moment for us, man, because this saying that we're different. We're a different team than what we were prior to. We can win these tough games. We're not one of the ones that just win games with teams that's under 500 and pad out and do stat padding. No, we are beating teams that's our nemesis, and we're getting over the hump, man. So I definitely agree with y'all. I'm going to go with a win on this game too, man, because I think it's time for us to win this game.
So I was going to just piggyback on what you said. For me, the biggest rivals, my generation, it's the Cowboys. I mean, it's the 49ers and Steelers. The Eagles, I don't really. It's kind of the division rival type thing. But somebody else I'm putting in that category is the Packers. They done came on as one of our rivals here lately. That's a big game for us, and your coaching staff has to understand these type of games. So I'm hoping that I was going to tell you something too, B Bird. Another reason why that 49er game is big. So Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan's dad, he was the offensive coordinator for the 49ers during the 90s.
Yep.
So Kyle Shanahan, he understands the rivalry. He gets it. And I'm gonna say one last thing. I think if this Cowboy job had came open over the years, I think Kyle Shanahan is one of the coaches that Jerry should have hired. I'm not sure he wants to be a head coach of the Cowboys though, because of the rivalry.
Yeah, I think neither Harbaugh would be because they coach his sons, right?
Yeah.
And they know that it's all about football. They know in Dallas it's not all about football, so they wouldn't be there. But I guess we'll go to the next game, man. Bryce, I'm not going to ask you about this because I think I kind of know your answer. The Titans.
This is the game y'all probably have to go to right here.
Yeah, that might be the game we go to, yeah. So Bryce got him as a win. I'm going to tell y'all something about this game too, but go. What you got, Cowboy Joe?
I got it as a win.
Okay, you got it as a win. So I'll tell you something interesting about this game. So when I used to gamble, they used to call this a trap game.
Mm-hmm.
So the trap is you go into the Colts, right? I mean, you got San Francisco, big rivalry, right? Like that. That's a game that if we win, boy, that means something to us.
Yep.
Then we play the Titans, but look who we play after that on a Thursday night. We play on Thanksgiving, that is. We play the Eagles. So a lot of times they call it a trap game, Bryce. It's because it's a sandwich between two important games, and that's an unimportant game. So you got to kind of watch that. And that thing is proven to be true too in gambling. When I used to gamble, that was true. It's called a trap game. So I'm gonna give us a win because we're at home. If we was on the road, that'd be a tough game for me to call. But I'm gonna give us a win. Man, I got us doing bad. I got us at 6-5. I hope Bryce is right. So after that, man, we got Philly, Thanksgiving, 3:30.
Win. Philly don't play good when the lights are bright.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Bryce got
a
us beat
win.
Philly twice. Oh no, you had us losing to Philly the first time, huh, Bryce?
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
But nah. Did I? Oh yeah, but it was really like it was a you know what I'm saying. I just
Try to keep it legit. You ain't want to have us because right now you have us down there 12-0.
Yeah.
So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you got us a winning.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you got, Cowboy Joe?
I got it as a win. I think we're gonna lose to them the first go around. It's gonna be a big game. They got the Eagles scheduled on my TV screen right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too.
The week before they play us, they play the Steelers.
Oh yeah, that's a little rivalry game for them too, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be a physical game.
Yeah.
So when they come to AT&T on Thanksgiving Day, it's gonna be a short week, short turnaround. They're gonna be kind of beat up, and that's gonna be it's not gonna be a cakewalk. I just think we're gonna win this one.
Yeah. So I got us win that game too. That's at home, man. I mean, and then we do the split I do the split with them. Yeah. So at Seattle on a Monday night.
Another big game.
But one thing, we get a break in between that, y'all. So we wouldn't have played until Thursday before that. And I don't know what Seattle's playing. Let me go see if I can find their schedule right quick.
And man, I just think we can beat them. I think we could have beat them if we had any other defensive coordinator, Bryce. I think we could have beat some of these playoff teams. But our defensive coordinator was so bad.
We would have, even though Lions didn't make it, we would have won that Lions game.
Oh, that Lions game. That was a track meet. And our defense, we could not stop them.
I already knew that game was gonna go bad because Jahmyr Gibbs, he's insane.
Man, that Detroit game, that really said a lot about our team. We played well offensively. We just couldn't keep up because our defense was so bad. It's like
Detroit got too many threats too. They got
we don't play them this year.
Who's
They
that?
got Jameson. They got that tight end. They got
Lions.
They had 2 running backs at the time.
Yeah, and
The offense was too stacked for our sorry defense.
yeah, that game right there really ended our season. Eberflus should have been let go after that Detroit game or after the Arizona game.
He should have been let go after the Packers game. Even though we scored 41, why are you getting 41 scored on you? They were averaging like the average points scored against us like 37 at one point in the season.
So I told your dad this on one of our other shows. The thing about Eberflus, when we went to play the Bears, the team that fired him, he didn't care. He didn't want to talk about the game. He didn't show no kind of emotion. And we went to Chicago. We played. I mean, it was just like, bro, this is your team that fired you, and this all you got.
Yeah, and then the teams that he played the most in his coaching career were the teams that beat up on us. The Bears, the Lions,
Vikings,
and the Packers.
The Vikings too.
Yeah, because we didn't win.
Yeah, the Vikings too.
Did we go 0-4 against those teams?
Yeah. Well, the Packers we tied, but
We tied.
0-4.
Yeah. Okay. So we went 3 and a tie. 0-3 and a tie.
So the next game would be. Did we talk about Seattle already, or that game we on?
We haven't talked about Seattle. Man, this one is tough.
Yeah. See, we're at Seattle on a Monday night. Now that'll be after Thanksgiving game, so we're gonna have a little bit of extra rest. I did look at it. They're playing at San Francisco on Sunday, the Sunday prior to that.
I think we win that game.
You know, man, I'm gonna go with a win too. I just think,
Seattle,
yeah, it might be cold, it might be raining. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I just do not think offensively they're gonna be able to hang with us. Now their defense is really good, but I just think we're gonna beat them.
I tell you what, Cowboy Joe, you're consistent because I'm gonna tell you something. You looked at those teams last year in the Super Bowl. You said, "Man, we got better offenses than those teams." And you said that last year, so you didn't really feel that they were dominant last year, even though they won the Super Bowl and New England was in the Super Bowl. So you looked out there, and you feel like, "Nah, we could beat those teams." Like the Eagles teams before that, like that was a good team. Like the year before, I was like that team is solid up and down.
And the Chiefs, yeah,
they're solid up and down. So I got us not winning that game. The Super Bowl champions are on the road. That's a tough one, man. So that's just my.
And I'm gonna say one last thing about Seattle. I'm gonna give you these teams right here. I think if Buffalo had to play Seattle, Buffalo would have won. I think if who was the other team? Denver with their healthy quarterback. I think Denver would have beat them.
Yeah.
New England, their quarterback just wasn't good. But yeah, I'd have taken those, and I'm gonna do you one. I know you guys may not agree with this. See, I think Jerry got really lucky when Michael got hurt. I think the Packers would have beat Seattle.
Oh yeah,
I do.
Yeah. That changed their season when Michael got hurt, man.
Yeah. So a healthy Michael Parsons. I think Green Bay. I think they got a chance to win this whole thing.
Yeah.
Now Jordan Love, he 50-50, Bryce.
Yeah, man. He showed up against us, but I tell you what, some other games he ain't been showing up.
I think that Green Bay is a very I don't know. I just think that they're very.
You think they're a lucky team?
They're a lucky team, and their defense is bad. Even with Michael Parsons, their defense, they have no. If you think about outside of their D line, there's nothing to really talk about in the secondary. They have no cornerbacks.
D line ain't that good, to be honest with you.
Nah, exactly. They got rid of the ones that was really like putting in work for that D line. So it's like they don't really have anything on defense. So I think they didn't really get anything on defense either.
I think really, man, if you look at the trade probably going to be a better trade for the Cowboys. I think if you can't judge it now. But just looking at everything, the players that we're getting, and we cannot say that every player that we got is from that trade, right? You got to go strategically and look at it. Of course, we got Clark from the trade. Quentin Williams, you can say we got him from the trade also. But I think we got the 2 4th-round draft picks from the trade. So we've done real well, I think, with that trade. The only issue I have is it's not replicable. What I mean by that is Jerry Jones got mad and got upset and traded him. I was telling somebody on Twitter, if it was strategic in the way that he did it, then I'd be like, hey, that was savvy. But when you do it out of, and it just kind of falls right, that means you can't replicate that. Why? Because, you just got mad and did something. So, but I think I don't care how he did it. I think at the end of the day, and I like Micah Parsons, but I just think that overall we're probably going to be a better defense because I think we was too Micah centric. Like we needed him to be Micah Parsons, 3 sacks a game guy. But, when he didn't come through with that and people ran the ball at us, he wasn't nothing special. So I think right now we got the ability to stop the run with our 2 guys on the inside. We got to shore up some more places, but I think we're going to be better.
Yeah, and you can easily, if you think about a dude like Myles Garrett, you can't take Myles Garrett out the game. You can you can take Michael Parsons out the game. We took him out the game. We took him out the game when we played them.
Yeah. And Myles going to stop the run too, right?
Yeah.
That's the Micah ain't good enough against the run right there.
He's not built to stop the run. Myles Garrett is probably like 6'5", upper 200,
295, 298, 285.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Myles Garrett is better.
So next game, man, we got a bye, and then after that, we playing at LA, which is a home game, at the Rams. What do y'all think about that?
I'm gonna go a loss on that one. I think the Rams, man.
I got that win face.
I need to see the stat about how many times we lost in SoFi Stadium.
I don't know, man, but
I don't think I've ever seen us lose in that stadium.
Well, we beat the Chargers there too.
Yeah, we beat up on the Chargers there. We beat up on the Rams there.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the Rams that we dropped 40 on that one year, or was that the Chargers?
No, the Chargers we won like 2017.
No,
that's
it was 1 year. It was 1 year. Hold on, I got to search it.
So I'll let you search it, but you got to win.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay, now that's gonna be what day is that?
I got 325 down here at the time. It got to be a Sunday.
Yeah, that's a Sunday game. I had my other schedule up to show all of the days and everything. I done clicked off of it. I don't know what I did.
You found it?
Yeah, 2023. It was 43-20.
Oh yeah, we put a whooping on them boys.
Yeah, I don't think they beat us since since they've been in that new stadium.
Okay, yeah, it's a Sunday game at 3:25.
Yeah. So what you got, Cowboy Joe?
I got that as a loss.
Okay.
It seems like every game we have is on Sunday night.
Well, we'll talk about that a little bit. So I'm gonna go for a win with that game, man.
You gonna take a win?
I'm gonna take a win.
Now, what do I have us now?
So I think you got us 9-5. I'm trying to count this thing right though. Let me see. Yeah, 9-5.
9-5. Man, you ain't got that many games left.
Okay, Bryce, Sunday night, 7:20, we got Jacksonville at home.
That's a win.
Yeah, we're gonna beat them.
Okay, I got. Okay. And I got a win for that one too, man. Okay, New York Giants, that'll be at home at 12
That's
o'clock.
a win.
All right.
That's gonna be a little bit of a trap game, but I'm taking us on that one. We're gonna win that one.
I got you.
So now we just getting ready for the playoff push. This would need to be a must win.
And I think we're playing at Washington the last game of the year, and they got the time. That's one of those games that if it means something, they're gonna flex us into prime time.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, it's to be determined. So we don't know the time, but what do y'all think on that one?
I'm gonna take a win. It's gonna be a tough game. I think so. I got us right now at 12-5.
What's the team again?
The Commanders.
Win.
All right.
So what did Bryce end up with?
Man, you don't want to know. Hold on, let me put mine down.
15-2.
No. Bryce will not have us losing 2. It's 16-1.
Wow.
Bryce got us at 16-1. Hey, look, no, Cowboy Joe. He put the 1 in just to make it look legit. He really didn't want to do that. He gave us losing to the Eagles at Philadelphia, but we had to pull his tooth to get that done, man.
Man, if the Cowboys go 16-1, I'm talking about they selling T-shirts on the corner.
Oh, man, doing everything.
Yeah,
that year that we lost to the Packers when we had the first round bye and we were the number 1 seed. They said the Super Bowl tickets price went down like 40 to 50% after the Cowboys lost.
Yeah,
that's whenever it was in Houston.
Yeah.
So my son, he's really superstitious, and so that Sunday before that game in 2016 against the Packers, so my birthday was that weekend. So we had my birthday party at Cowboys Stadium, and my son, he didn't want to go. He wasn't really happy that I was having a party there, and we lost. But yeah, we was
not one thing. Man, West Coast. So this is where you got to watch things, man. If he's watching it or if he gets to see this is what it is. So we had a lot of those players, and it wasn't star players like the Midland players. They had victory parties the night before. You heard about that, huh? At clubs, they was hosting the clubs.
No, you're talking about the one that they just had recently. I'm talking about 2016.
Oh, 2016. No, okay.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about the one recently. Yeah.
No, I was talking about 2016.
Okay. They probably had
the 2016 game. I had my birthday party at the stadium in the restaurant the day before.
Yeah.
Jerry was trying so hard to start Romo again mid-season after Dak had us like 7-1.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something right here. We haven't talked about this on our show, B-Bird. I think they made a mistake not going back to Romo. I do.
Well, so the thing is, and I 100% agree with you, because at that point in time, Dak wasn't a passer. We was winning the games, but it was a total team win. But he wasn't really proficient in passing the ball yet. But he did a lot of things to win the game. And I think at that point in time, like this is what I asked: what would Belichick had done with Brady? Like, would he have brought him back? And the answer would be yeah. Because, we got this kid that's winning, but, man, we have to do everything right for him to win. Like, we have to have an outstanding running game and all those kind of things to take the pressure off of him. So I definitely think they should have came back with him. And but the team was kind of getting behind Dak on that, but they couldn't see the future, right? But at the end of the day, that game against Green Bay that we lost, it really wasn't on Dak. He played actually well.
It wasn't on Dak. He played well. I just don't think Romo loses that game. And let me say this. Does he get hurt again? Probably. Is he not able to finish the season? He was getting injured a lot. But where Dak is now, that's where Romo was.
Absolutely.
He was just mastering the game.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this right here. I think that's the reason they stayed with Dak. I think Jason Garrett was trying to be like Belichick. So when Drew Bledsoe got hurt, and Brady started winning those games, they didn't go back to Bledsoe. So I think Jason Garrett and Steven made the decision to stick with Dak. Jerry wanted to put Romo back in there.
Oh yeah, no, Jerry loved Romo. I mean, they got the picture of him and Witten. They go on their spring break white trip together. So he loved him.
So how old was Bryce in 2016? Do you remember that game?
The game we talking about the game with Dak Prescott, his first playoff game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in the 7th grade.
So you remember watching the game? Okay. All right. So I believe of all of our Cowboys teams that we've had recently, I think that was our best chance to go to a Super Bowl. Some people will say 21, 22. What do you think?
14.
That 14 year when they said Dez didn't catch the ball because we beat the people we beat the team that won the Super Bowl in the regular season that year.
Who won the Super Bowl that year, man?
The Seahawks. We beat them.
Okay.
We beat them in Seattle that year.
Yeah, I remember that. That's one. That's one. Westcott had that catch on the sideline, huh?
Yeah.
Now, I'm gonna tell you why I don't pick the 2014 team is, and your dad knows this. I'm not a Rob Marinelli fan. I think Rob Marinelli he cost us some games. Of course, he wanted Taco over T.J. Watt, but that 2014 game, Aaron Rodgers, he was kind of injured. He had like a
Yeah, he
bad
was injured.
calf,
They couldn't even get around good.
and we didn't touch him the whole game.
Wow.
Marinelli never blitzed him. He dropped 7 in the coverage the whole game. So that game right there, what people don't talk about is 2 things they don't talk about in that game.
I know one of them you're gonna say, but go ahead on.
They talk about Dez,
Yeah.
but one they don't talk about is DeMarco Murray's fumble.
That fumble, man. That
That was
fumble was
a-
bigger than
Fumble was
you
bad.
remember that, Bryce?
Yeah,
It was
that
a
fumble.
huge play. He was going to
fumble-
score.
That dude was breaking for a touchdown.
Yeah. That was a huge play. It was bigger than the Dez catch to
It was
me.
bigger than the Dez catch. Because man, we went up by 2 scores at that point in time.
Yes. And the other thing about that game is Rob Marinelli never blitzed him. He just let him sit back there. And I believe if Dez catches that ball, man, Aaron Rodgers is going to go right back down the
I
field and
believe
score.
that too, because we couldn't stop him, man.
We
I
di-
believe
we
that
didn't-
too.
No
Yeah.
blitzing. He dropped all these guys in the coverage. So yeah, that 2014 team, that was a hell of a team, though.
But I
It was.
want to go back to these records because Bryce, you know what? You know you lost the ability to complain about the Cowboys offseason when you got us a 16-1.
Oh, he don't like the offseason?
No, I'm just saying you can't complain about who we don't have because we must got everybody we want.
Oh man.
Bryce got us at 16. And I'm gonna tell you what, really we 16-0. I'm 17-0. That guy got us 17-0.
Yeah.
Bryce,
man,
you feel
we-
pretty confident about it? You need to take that
Yeah,
to
I'm just all my confidence comes from how we did last year, knowing that all we were was just a decent defense away. Like literally, if we would have had the 16th out of 32 ranked defense last year, I could have seen us in the NFC Championship.
Well, let me ask you a question, man, because this is something that, and we won't get too deep into this because we kind of moving on. But what do y'all think about so Pickett's going to play under the tag, forcefully, to be honest with you, because he doesn't want to. What do y'all think his mindset is going? What would your mindset, or Bryce, what do you think Pickett's mindset going to be playing this year? You think he's going to be focused and ready to go, or what?
Yeah, I think he's gonna show out because at the end of the day, regardless of you know what I'm saying, being on a franchise tag, regardless of what he wants to do, even if he doesn't want to be with the Cowboys no more, it's gonna be a red flag for teams if you go last season and drop how many yards you drop, and then this season you only get like 700 yards. So he's gonna try to up his stock so he can get a big contract from another team next year if he has to.
Okay, what you think, Cowboy Joe?
I kind of got mixed feelings on it. So I've been trying to read in between the lines on what's happening with this deal. So I'm kind of on one hand, I see him playing. It's a lot of money. But on the other hand, I kind of see him being tentative because he knows what what he's worth. I'm just wondering, is he going to come to camp on time? I'm also wondering if he's going to have a positive attitude about it. I think he's going to be okay. I'm sure these guys, they have, back in the day, they used to get what's called Lloyds of London. Bryce is probably not familiar with it, but I think he's probably going to be okay because it is a lot of money. But
It's still a lot of money, yeah.
yeah, I just want to see Jerry just do the right thing, and he needs to this thing that he's doing with the agent. He needs to stop playing this little game he's playing with that agent.
Correct.
Because the NFL, the way it's going, he's going to have a lot of players.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to be able to win the Super Bowl if
Without some of his players, right?
You're going to have to get his players. And he's getting a lot of them. A lot of the kids is coming out. They signing with him. And that agency that they have, Athletes First, they're going to end up with all of the players.
The agent was at your cousin's camp, wasn't he?
He was. We met him. We met David.
So Miller Price?
Yeah. But his
he's at Colin Simmons camp.
Yeah. And then the other guy that's with the same agency is what's his name? I'm losing my train of thought. He's the other one. He's Dak's agent.
Dak's agent, yeah, I can't. Todd France. He's the other agent that's with that same agency. They're getting all of the players. That's the way that's where this thing is headed. And of course, Overshawn just hired him. Yeah, I saw that too.
So you
Yeah,
know,
Bryce, you did right, man. Because I ain't big on Overshawn yet. He got to stay
They
healthy.
don't need to. If he come asking, he better be generous with his contract because he literally only played half of his games that he been.
Yeah, he ain't played, but yeah, I think literally you're right. And so everybody's high on him. I'm high on him, but I'm high on people that actually stay healthy too. So, but my thing on Pickens is this: we don't know what he's going to do, and people say, well, he didn't show up. It wasn't mandatory camp, and this, that, and other, right? But I think it's like offensive, not even OTAs or something else. But I would say this: if a guy has signed a long-term deal, something to satisfaction, he'd be at everything. So that he's not is saying that he's not satisfied. But this could just be a strategy to try to get them back at the table. But he comes from making $3 million a year to $27 million. That's a lot, man. And so, I know what he's worth. I know he's worth more than that. But his mindset could be like, man, look, I'm making $27 million for this year. Hey, if I go through this year and I get into the trade next year or they sign me next year, then I'll be good. $27 million is still generational money. So it just depends on what his mindset is, because what it is people don't understand, because I was on Twitter going back and forth with people like, it's great business to do this, great business. But in business, this is not Amazon dealing with, Southwest Airlines, where just business, no feelings are involved. You got a player whose feelings are involved. If he don't feel like you're treating him right, he don't feel respected, he's not going to be concentrated. That's why I go back to Will Anderson Jr. They signed the guy. They understood. They identified that he's a cornerstone of our team, and we're going to quietly sign him with dignity. Not going to drag him. We're going to go through the process and sign this guy and have him be a cornerstone and a spokesman for our team for years to come. Well, Pickens doesn't have that reputation, but it's still the same mindset. Like if Will Anderson Jr. was going into a year where they was like, well, we think about franchise, he wouldn't be playing as hard. You know what I'm saying? His mind would be somewhere else. So It's just about Pickett's mentality. If his mentality is on the game, if it's straight, we're good to go. But if he's distracted, man, that's the front office screwing that thing up again.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping that they get something figured out. They got to July, so I'm hoping they get him a.
Well, they said they're not even going to negotiate, man. That's the crazy part about it. I think the fans could digest it a little bit more if they were in big negotiations. They come out and say, hey, y'all, we're just a little bit apart right now, and right now is not a good. At least you tried. They just said basically, no, forget you, man. We ain't gonna do nothing. And what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, that's not really smart on their part.
I guess, man. Like it's kind of getting a little bit late here, man. We've been on for an hour and a half. I guess we'll get y'all last thoughts. So, Bryce, I think that looking at your record, I think you feel pretty good about next year. So just give me your thoughts on the season coming up. Now we know the schedule. What do you think we're going to look like? You got us at 16-1.
I feel good. I still think that we need to go get another cornerback. But besides that, I feel like a lot of the gaps got filled.
Okay. What about you, Cowboy Joe?
So yeah, I think the schedule, the way it sets up, I can just see we're going to have some peaks and valleys with it. I agree with Bryce. They brought Adoree Jackson in last week, and Brian Broaddus, he reported a few days ago that they're not really sure if Ravel is going to be ready to play without the brace. That was kind of concerning.
Yeah, that is.
And the same with Bland. They're talking about him not playing in the preseason. So I think they do need another corner.
I don't like that Adoree Jackson signing either, because we literally picked on him last time he lined up against us. So I don't get why you would sign somebody that you picked on.
Well, now we got wide receivers that's better than everybody else wide receivers too.
And I don't think they actually signed him.
No, they didn't sign him.
And so
they just had him out for a visit, huh?
Yeah,
that's for a visit.
And so the guy from Indianapolis that they were looking at, that you were talking about, Bryce, he would be a good thing. And I also think, man, they need to go back to Miami and talk to them about the linebacker. Yeah, I think that would really take us over the top. So, but yeah, I think it sets up really well. I think we're gonna have the usual, big wins and some losses. But I think the Cowboys gonna win this division. And I think they're going to be looking at the same situation where they got to get past that first game in the playoffs.
Yeah, I definitely agree with y'all, man. The Christian Parker signing factor that is Christian Parker factor is I think is going to be the key to our season. If he comes out, nobody knows what kind of defense he's going to play. So if he comes out, man, and surprises us, I mean, we got better parts. The safety position is something I've been wanting us to address for years now. We did do that, and we got actually 3 different safeties back there, athletic guys that have range. So I'm looking forward to that position. I think at linebacker, like Bryce said, Jordan, what's that name? Brooks, man, Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jordan Brooks. I heard a lot of good things about him. I don't think you could ever have too many corners. I love when we had Gilmore that year, and then somebody gets hurt, we still have 2 good corners. So I love that. So like when people talk about, well, we got 2 injured corners that we're trying to rely on with Revel and Bland. We don't know what we're going to get from those guys. So that Moore would be a good signing for me because it's almost insurance. And you never know if the guy gets out there and performs well enough to actually keep a position. So I tell you what, we're looking a lot better going into the season this year than we did last year. We would like this Pickens thing to be settled so we won't have that cloud hanging over our season or our preseason. And so we can go into the year, with positive attitudes. Everybody's happy and ready to go, man. So
yeah, and I think Devin Moore, the corner from Florida, I think he's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about him, but now Cowboy Nation, we all good to hype up a draft pick, so we got to see, man. So
yeah.
But anyway, man, the people that joined us, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us. If y'all didn't join us and y'all catching us on the replay, thank you. Give us a like and subscribe. Hey, Joe, Cowboy Joe, tell them where they can catch you at, man.
Man, I'm just gonna read it this time because I always mess it up. So it's Father and Son, Cowboys and Sports Talk, or you can just find us. It's called FASCAST. It's F as in Frank, A as in Apple, S as in Sam, CAST. So I started the show with my son. Well, he started the show and talked me into doing it with him. And so it's been a good time doing this. And then we do our Cowboys OG podcast with Big Time. So I got a connection going with B-Bird and Big Time. And then of course we did a draft show with Bryce, and Bryce was the star of the show because he had all the picks before they were announced. And so that was just one of the best shows that we've done since we've been doing this. That draft
cool show, man. You ain't lying, man.
So we'll do it again next year.
Yeah, great chemistry on that show, man. I definitely appreciate everybody's input. Bryce, you was outstanding on that show, man. Absolutely. And so y'all can catch me on B-Bird Cowboys on Twitter and on YouTube and OG Podcast. And then y'all keep a lookout because me and Bryce Bird going to be doing some things. That's my son. We're going to be doing some things in the future also. Definitely love getting with him, collabing with him. He's very passionate, young Cowboy fan. And I won 6 and he want to see 1. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl. So Bryce Bird, you got any last words?
Appreciate y'all for watching.
All right. So anyway, man, this is us. Hey, we just went over the hey, one more thing too. I don't want my predictions to be right. I don't want Cowboy Joe's predictions to be right. I want Bryce Bird got us at 16-1. I am rooting for Bryce Bird's prediction. I think Cowboy Joe would agree with that.
And if we go 16-1, I won't have a party at the stadium, a birthday party before the playoffs. I'll just.
Hey, we go 16-1, Bryce. So we about 13-1. You can pick whatever game you want to go to. We'll go sit in the rafters, and you get to go sit in the 100 section by yourself. But anyway, y'all, hey, we appreciate everybody that's catching us now and is going to catch us later on the playback. Thank y'all. If y'all would give me and FASTCast, Cowboy Joe, a like and a subscribe. So we appreciate y'all joining us, and we're out.
Okay, take it easy, guys.
All right.
How you doing, Cowboy fans? This is B-Bird Cowboys. It's a great time to be a Cowboy fan.